sure your notifications are turned on, hit that bell and hit that thumbs up. Now, unfortunately guys, I can't show you any FIFA 20 gameplay. I could do screenshots, but I just stream directly, so I don't edit videos or anything like that. Apologies. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm just going to break down what we can do to try and make some bank in FIFA 20 early on, up your P game as much as we can before the ones to watch comes out and the general release comes out on Friday. So I'm just going to give you guys a couple of dates, just keep in mind, write it down, take note of the dates I'm going to give you, just so you guys can work around it and see if we can try and do a little bit of investments, a little bit of saving some coins also, but also trying to buy players on the cheap before they rise when the general release of the game comes out. So the first date I've got, guys, is Thursday the 12th of September. That's when the FIFA 20 demo comes out. Let me put down my controller here. So obviously, guys, with that, if anyone can remember back from last year, we had teams like PSG, Juventus, Man United, Liverpool, things like that. So Man City. So it's just going to give you a feeling of the game, guys. It's going to be too late now for them to patch anything initially. So the gameplay basically on the demo is just going to be like the gameplay in the first couple of days at least on FIFA 20. So especially if you've got access with EA, with the early access, and then also the early access when the game comes out on the Tuesday the 24th. So the gameplay should stay the same. I'm not going to say definitely that is the case, but it did last year, so hopefully it's the same again this year. So it's just to get a feel of the game, what you guys need to do, try and practice them new skill moves, the OP ones, guys. See if the crossing is still OP, headering, stuff like that. I know the meta's changed a little bit from the FIFA 20 demo. It needs to speed up first and foremost, EA, so please do that. It's very slow. And secondly, I think it's more built around agile and fast players, which is a nice change, because last year, definitely at the beginning of FIFA 19, it was very much physicality and brute force that got you through. So we'll see what happens there. So the demo comes out on the 12th. Let me just put these across, guys. I've just written these all down just so I don't forget anything. So the following day, Friday the 13th, oh shit, we have full FIFA 20 database. So someone like me, I'm going to trade for the first time this FIFA. In previous FIFAs, guys, I've been playing FIFA now on the PlayStation 4 since FIFA 15. So I've basically got FIFA points every year. Even last year in FIFA 19, I did 2 lots of 80 to begin with. Just give me a little boost, a head start. To be honest, I didn't get anyone. I didn't really feel the full force of that, so I just thought this year, no, I'm going to grind it. Luckily for us as FIFA players in general, I love the way they've taken the concept of Fortnite Battle Pass and they've actually instilled it into FIFA 20. So basically what that means is it's going to be a lot easier to get rewards, packs, coins, players, consumables, things like that, compared to what it would have been in previous FIFAs. The difference between Fortnite and FIFA is that Fortnite is literally just skins, costumes. They don't really make any difference whatsoever in your gameplay, whereas obviously this is going to make a big difference in FIFA, because obviously you have the coins to buy the better players. You could pack really good players, you can earn even more coins, or you could just keep them to keep for your ultimate team, foot champs, stuff like that. So it's definitely more beneficial for the grinders of the game like myself to actually have it this way. So keep that in mind. In regards to the FIFA 20 database itself, if anyone can remember back to the beginning of the SBCs in FIFA 19, we actually had the League SBCs that came out a week or so after the game dropped. And for example, teams now like Cardiff City, teams like Wolverhampton Wanderers, Huddersfield Town, I want to say, they were very expensive because the majority of their teams were silver cards. Now I know Wolves had a few more golds, but they were very hard to come by. So bear that in mind, guys, when we're going to be doing League SBCs, because if you keep the players, even if you're not sure if you want them or not, you're going to make some serious coins. If you definitely keep the rare silver cards, Premier League especially, they will be going for a lot of money eventually. I mean, if you just sit tight on them, do not discard. Let me just say that now, disclaimer for anything. Do not discard any players on FIFA 20. Okay, because everyone has a value. So when it comes to SBCs, marquee matchups, league SBCs, just general SBCs for players or anything like that, at some stage, guys, you'll be able to use the players that you have packed along the way. So do not discard anyone. There's no point discarding a bronze card player and getting 13 coins or 18 coins. There's just no point. So guys, what I suggest is just keep hold of all your players. Anything else, that's fine. Consumables, definitely balls, get rid of. Kits, okay, fair enough. But always check the price of the kits. Because last year I got rid of 2 Juventus kits straight away, and then I realised after that they were 3 or 4k each. So I made a mistake there, but I mean, I've learned from that now, so I won't do it anymore. So keep that in mind. But with someone like me, I'm going to be looking at the FIFA 20 database, looking at your OP players, your new players that have come into the Premier League, because that's the team I'm going to be playing with. Not initially at the start. I might do a hybrid, or I might do, I don't know, like a cross between a Bundesliga defence, because that's really strong in FIFA 20, and then I might move into a La Liga midfield or a Premier League midfield, and then do a La Liga attack or a Premier League attack. Just depends on what players I pack. I don't really want to buy anyone at the beginning. What I want to try and do is buy an icon or a ones to watch player. I have got the game that will be coming out on the 24th. Yeah, 24th, early access. So because I did it before the 5th of August, guys, on my PlayStation, I will be getting a ones to watch. So obviously you're looking at players like Griezmann, would be amazing, especially because his value, he's going to score a lot of goals for Barca as well this season. I would love Ben Yedder, and if I don't actually get Ben Yedder, I'm actually going to buy him, because I think he's going to be OP as hell, especially going down to Liga On. I think he's going to score loads of goals. If you can do it in La Liga, I'm sure you can do it in that league. And you have a few other players. If Lozano gets one, I'm a fan favourite of Lozano, so I might get him. He's just joined Napoli. So there's a few players. You never know, the outcasts as such, like Lukaku might get one, like Sanchez going to Inter, I believe. You know, you just never know, but I'm definitely looking at them 3 players. João Felix might be a good one as well also. Wan-Bissaka could be one as well. But yeah, so that's moving on to the EA Access, which will be on Wednesday the 18th of September. Now, if you haven't picked that up, guys, just go into the PlayStation Store now. Just buy it for the month. It's going to cost you £4. It's going to be done. Obviously, that's to the UK viewers. US, it's probably about $6, I would have thought. But it's worth getting just for the month. That's what I'm going to do. I haven't done it yet, but I will be doing it. And then it gives us 10 hours access to the game. What I recommend you do, guys, just hit straight into Rivals, straight into Squad Battles. Okay, what you need to try and do is try and get to Tier 1, whichever division you're going to be set in, and try and get Elite level on Squad Battles, even if it's Elite 3 or Gold 1. It's going to be very hard in the short space of time, guys, to get the top level in your division rivals and top 100 or even Elite 1, which I normally am Elite 1 in Squad Battles. So, and obviously it depends on your team. Obviously you can play in Squad Battles, you can pick which level you want to play at. So if you want to be playing it, which I normally play on Legendary, I'm sure if you can smash out them games, you're definitely going to get top 100. But obviously the team's not going to be brilliant at the beginning unless you're really lucky. So therefore, just do them both, guys, because then the following week when the game drops, you're going to have 2 sets of packs. So it's a win-win, guys. So bear that in mind. So make sure you hit your rivals and make sure you hit your Squad Battles as well. Do not trade on the 10-hour EA access. Do not bother doing SBCs, guys. Do not look at skill moves. Do not bother checking all your club for everything. Just get in there and just play the games, because the time is going to go so fast. A lot of people are not going to have access to this, so this is where you have to cash in on this, guys. This is where you're up in your game. Yeah, this is where you're going to start creeping away from certain people until they can get on the Tuesday, or failing that when the general game releases on the Friday. So just try and do that. Obviously, you're going to be getting packs as well. Have a look also, guys, when there's the things like the 25 chips, 25 finesses, shots, 25 bicycle kicks. See if you can go into beginner level on Team of the Week or beginner level on squad battles and just blast them out. I'm going to try it, see if it works. If it does work, that's excellent, because I'm definitely going to have 100k if it's 25 like it was in the beta. So if it's 25k for each one, I'm going to have 100k by the time the game drops on the Tuesday for the EA access. So at least I'm going to have that. But like I said, if I don't pack Ben Yedder at 6 o'clock, it comes out, by the way, guys, the ones to watch is on the Friday, I'm going to probably end up buying him, to be honest, but we'll see what happens. So then let me just start wheeling these off real quick. Okay, so like I said, guys, Tuesday 24th September 2019, we have the early access. So that's when the game drops for everyone that has pre-ordered the Champions Edition or the Legendary Edition. So the game's opened up then to everything, guys. So then obviously you can take your time. You can do pro clubs. You can do the Volta football. You can do your kickoffs. You can do whatever you want to do, guys. Mess around with your club, search players, whatever you need to do. But all I recommend is, guys, if you're going to get the EA early access and you're going to get the 10 hours, just don't mess around with it. Just get straight into the gameplay. Yeah, let's try up in the bank. That's obviously the title of the video, so let's try and do that. There's no point me saying, guys, roughly what you're going to get, because everyone's different. You know, like I said, at the beginning of FIFA 19, I put in 2 lots of £80 and I didn't get nothing. So even when I discarded nearly everything, I only kept like shadow cards, hunter cards, hawk cards, things like that. I probably only had about 70 or 80k, so it was, I can't really say how much you're going to roughly be in. I've seen some videos, people are saying they're going to be getting up to 1 million if you play this right. No. You're not. You have to be lucky to be getting that type of money, guys, early on. So just play the game, enjoy it, learn the skill moves, learn the dynamics of the game, see what the meta of the game is, and then when obviously the game drops officially on the Friday, so that's when everyone's going to have it worldwide, then you'll obviously be ahead of the game. You'll have a decent squad hopefully by then, depending if you want to do hybrid or you want to do BPO, La Liga, Calcio, Serie A, whatever it's called these days. I know it's changed their name, but you know, whatever it is, do that. So early access is done. Okay, moving on. So the next day, guys, Wednesday the 25th, what I should have said, sorry, before, just looking at that. When the EA access drops, guys, we're going to get the first team of the week. Okay, so obviously it's very hard to predict that because the game's not going to drop until another couple of weeks, so we're not going to know that, obviously. But I mean, for example, someone now, if let's just say, I'm trying to think of someone that's not going to be too expensive. Okay, someone like Wilfried Zaha, sorry. If he gets a team of the week, guys, when the game first releases, then what you need to do, you need to try and get his gold card, because he'll be out of packs. Therefore, his price is going to rise. So there you can earn, like, I don't know, just depends on what the demand is of the player, I guess. But I mean, you're definitely going to be earning more coins than what you bought him for a start. Also, what I recommend you do, guys, if anyone can get hold of the first team of the week cards, try and buy them. Because even if they might not fit your club, or you might think, oh, I can buy better players eventually down the line, believe me, I've looked back on the previous FIFAs and there's definitely a rise in the first team of the week cards. So bear that in mind. If you can, if you've got extra coins, if you're not too sure about what to do with the coins, I definitely recommend you guys do that. So, but following on from that, the Wednesday, the 25th, is the second team of the week. So there's going to be 2 team of the weeks out, even by the time the game actually comes out officially on the Friday, the 27th. So that's never happened before in FIFA, as long as what I understand anyway. So that's really strange. So definitely the first team of the week is going to be where you're going to make your profit, guys. So bear that in mind. Like I said, pick one up if you can, 1 or 2. Especially if there's players you can actually use in your squads, then it's win-win. You can play in their team for a couple of weeks, and then when the first FUT Champions comes around, sell them. Even after the FUT Champs, just sell them, earn some money. But yeah, and then there's second team of the week. Okay, so that's done. And then on the Thursday, the following day, the 26th of September, is going to be the first SBCs that are coming out. So you're going to be seeing probably marquee matchups, just general things like that. There might be a player in there. It just depends. Everything's changed now. So just keep an eye out for that, guys. Friday the 27th is the full release of the game. Okay, so obviously I've spoken about it already. You just do whatever you want to do. Bearing in mind at 6 o'clock, guys, it's going to be launched the ones to watch cards. So obviously we will know the ones to watch cards before then. Keep an eye on the players that you want. Okay, they're going to be high, guys, the majority of them at the beginning. But I mean, stay strong, stay patient with it, because when I had my boy James around here last year, I wanted to buy Alisson, being a Liverpool supporter, and he gambled on Alisson because he thought I was a decent amount of money. I think we both paid about 60k, or he paid 60k and I paid 70k. I think I bought him afterwards. And then I sold him again. I should have kept him because I bought him back again. I didn't realise how many upgrades he was going to get. He got 2 upgrades. But, I mean, James kept him for a little while and then sold him, but he earned quite a bit of money off him, which is fair play to him. So, like I said, I'm going to pick up Ben Yedder, guys, myself personally, if I don't get him with my ultimate team, ultimate pack, my ultimate edition that I bought online. So, or Lozano, like I said, I won't buy Griezmann. Griezmann's going to be over 1 million coins, so forget that. If you get him, that's brilliant, because he's going to be the best ones to watch to get overall. But like I said, João Felix might be a good one as well. But also, we're going to have the Player of the Month as well, and that's going to drop at 6. So at the moment, it's between Pukki, I think I'm saying that right, Pukki and Raheem Sterling, Raheem the Dream. And I think for the majority of EA players, or FIFA players I should say, people want Pukki to get it because he's going to be very much affordable. Last year, Lucas got the Player of the Month, and he was OP. I don't know why I submitted him into an SBC. I regretted it. My boy Anton will tell you, I was just, for months after I submitted, I was like, why did I do that? Why did I do that? But the problem what you're going to have is, Sterling this year in FIFA 20 is insane. I've played with him in my team, and he is incredible. And he's going to get probably a +3 or 4 boost on his card already. He is going to be crazy. In saying that, the price of him is going to be crazy. You're going to be probably looking between 150 to 250k just to complete him. Bearing in mind, guys, this is an untradeable player, so you're not even going to get no coins for him unless you put him into a League SBC or an Icon SBC. Hopefully they're still going to be around, because they were OP as hell last year. I did a couple of them, grinded them through. But with Pukki, he's only probably going to cost between 40 and 60k. So the majority of us can do that. And then I don't know what his stats are going to be yet on FIFA 20, but I'd imagine they're going to be, he's shooting, he's passing, he's dribbling, physical, and pace. It's probably going to be mid-80s. So, you know, that's going to be a very usable card, especially early on FIFA, guys, starter squads. Even the first couple of FUT champions, he'll be a really good player. I don't know what his weak foot's going to be. I haven't checked him. Yeah, we could just do it that way. Also, what I need to say as well is Monday the 30th, it's going to be the actual League SBCs. Now, I remember in FIFA 19, they did 2. I think it was the Argentinian and the... was it the Championship? Anyway, it was 2 to begin with, guys. Okay, but obviously they brought out loads in the end. I think it was like 13 or something in the end they brought out. So, I mean, like I said at the beginning of the video, guys, do not discard anyone. Okay, so they're going to be very handy to use in League SBCs. On top of that, guys, if you don't want to do it yourself personally and you can trade the players, that's where you're going to make your money. As soon as they drop, people are going to pay through the nose for these players, guys. So keep hold of them. As soon as you realise there's one's dropped, or you check the following day or whenever it drops, sell the players. That's where you're going to make the most money. Also, what I want to say is as well with the Player of the Month, a lot of people gamble. I gambled last year. I thought it was going to be... 2 years ago, sorry, guys. FIFA 18. I thought it was going to be Mane, okay, and it was Mane. He was very expensive. I didn't realise you'd need a Mane, so he was very expensive because people knew you needed him to complete him. But I did everything else. I bought a full Senegalese squad. I bought a full Liverpool squad. I bought 4 players from each of the 4 teams that he scored against, or something ridiculous like that. And you barely needed any of that. So I lost big time. So what I recommend anyone does is selling the hype, guys. And what I mean by that is, like, for example, the Ones to Watch comes out at 6 o'clock on the Friday, and the Player of the Month comes out at 6 o'clock on the Friday. So don't do it after 3 p.m. on that Friday, because roughly by then we know who it's going to be. So maybe lunchtime before, and then even the day before would be even better. Throughout the night, maybe put your players up for sale that you think that they might need. Now, no one's guaranteed, no one knows definitely, but that's where most people buy the players, guys, and that's where you're going to get the most money. It's a risk, but it's not as much as what happened to me 2 years ago with Mane, where I must have put about 70k into it initially and only probably got about 15k, so it was definitely a bad thing for me. But I mean, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at who definitely on course to do it, and then just look at the teams that they've played against throughout the month. So obviously with Raheem Sterling and Pookie, it's obviously going to be teams, guys, that they've played against in August. Okay, so don't get confused with that with September. It's going to be August. Okay, and then just look at that, the nationalities as well. So a couple of English players. I think he's from Finland, Pookie. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what I mean. Pick up a couple of them. Maybe high rated ones. That's not in the main major leagues. They won't be too expensive to begin with. And just go from there, guys. Also, what I recommend everyone does, guys, please just pick up a silver squad. Just keep it in your club. Yeah, just do the 11. Try and do the best players as you can, guys, because at some stage you know EA's going to drop it, and when they normally drop it, the Premier League players go through the roof. So if you want to do Premier League, do it early. That's what I normally do. Failing that, look at nationalities. So Brazilian, French, whatever you want to do, English, either way. Finally, guys, what I wanted to say on this is that someone asked me the other day. They said, "Oh, Peter, can you transfer your coins, your gaming coins, into FIFA 20?" And the answer is no. Because if you could do that, believe me, people would be doing it every year. EA wouldn't get no one buying packs. So that's definite. You do, however, get a one-off FIFA points transfer. So obviously I have no FIFA points there. But if you do, they give you a one-off chance to transfer them. If you say no, that's it, they're gone. So remember that. But also what I wanted to do, just want to go and screen really quickly here, the catalogue. Now, I'm hoping they keep this. I'm not sure if they're going to, though, because obviously a lot of people have grinded it. I've grinded the game, so I'll be able to buy everything that they're going to be producing in the catalogue. Okay, like, see, football boots don't make no difference to me, but I'm saying actually, let me go into the Ultimate Team. Will it let me? And I can just show you guys real quick what I'm talking about. Okay, so the catalogue. Okay, so with me, obviously you have gameplay, Ultimate Team, online career, all items and owned. Okay, so obviously the ones that I've bought. Okay, so with the balls, I just sold the balls. With the contracts, I actually kept them because I know I need them for the players. And the coin boosts are the most important things. Now, if we do get an option, guys, or the opportunity to get the catalogue points, especially if you've played FIFA before, okay, what we need to do is this. You need to work from back to front, okay? So what you need to do is, when you get the foot coin reward boost here, it's 1,000 coins for 15 matches, okay? So make sure you guys hit this first, okay? Don't start at level 2. Start at the lowest level you've got, so level 40, 50, 60, whatever it is. Okay, so as soon as they're giving you the coin boosts, start using them from then. They will stack up, so don't worry about it. Just do it a one-off and just start stacking them up, guys. And if we can do it that way, we're going to earn a lot of coins very quick. I'm not sure if they're going to do it because, like I said, they've got like the Fortnite system going on with the squad battles, type of passes, season passes and stuff. See, players like Mbappe, Naldo, Kimmich, things like that, you could just buy straight from the, and then you could use them straight in your team, which was perfect. I don't know if they're going to do that. I hope they do, but because of, obviously, they need to keep giving us stuff, guys, for us to keep coming on daily and playing the game. So they might do it that way, but I'm hoping not. Also, very important, 30 increased transfer list. We need to do them, guys. So max them out and then max out, what was the other ones? Transfer. What was the other one? targets as well, max them out completely as well. And then, yeah, guys, that's it, really. I just wanted to talk a little bit about FIFA 20. A lot of people don't know what's going on with it. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I've played the game. I just hope EA can speed it up a little bit. That will be good. And like I said, the meta this year is going to be changing from last year. It was definitely the physicality and the pace wasn't a big issue. And this year is about the pace, the agility, the balance. So your smaller rated players, guys, your Messi's going to be OP, your Salah's going to be OP, your Sterling's going to be OP, players like that. And yeah, that's it, guys. Really, I'm just looking forward to FIFA now. I hope it drops real quick so we can just get our hands on it and just start playing it. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, guys, I'm out. Peace.